The devil works hard, but Young Thug enemies work harder, bruh. Like, Young
Oh
Thug
my
did
God.
this 2-hour plus interview, spewing out his feelings, breaking everything down. And within hours of that interview dropping, Young Thug enemies already had another plan to destroy his life some more. And it's gotten to a point where Young Thug has completely submitted defeat. He's conceded, and he is begging for it to stop. He can't take no more. The leaked jail call.
Now, before we get into this video, I know a lot of y'all already seen a lot of this stuff that's going on. I was out of town, so I couldn't record. I couldn't react to what was going on in real time. I'm back now. Do your homework on back, my guy. Okay? Now, one thing I will appreciate is Big Bank kept it 100% real. He didn't just let Young Thug talk. He didn't just let Thug say whatever he wanted to say. Big Bank is a certified real yammer. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing, I seen clips from the interview. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but it just, Doug, you just look lame, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
Gotcha, bitch.
You look lame.
Have been the biggest source of
Do your
misery
homework
for
on
Thug as of lately. So during this interview with Big Bang, he tried to offer up some type of antidote explanation for exactly why he was saying the things he said about people while on the phone. Because from Thug's perspective, he doesn't know how much more of these calls they got.
Right.
Because Thug was in jail for 3 years. So they theoretically got 3 years worth of calls where Thug is gossiping and talking trash about various people. So Thug tells Bank that the reason why that he was talking about these people and doing the things he were doing is because of this.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. Like, coming out of jail, and we're like, man, what the f is this nigga doing, bro? Like, it's like you ain't learn your lesson.
Right.
And all this shit going on, hearing these calls, talking on the phone, like, what the hell wrong with this nigga?
You ain't learned your lesson. You just did 3 years in jail. Could have almost just damn near got a life sentence. Got let off easy and came back talking about some, oh, he a rat, she a rat, we a rat, he a rat, Gunna a rat, I ain't friends with Gunna. You talking crazy about motherfucker the DA on your Twitter, you tweeting all this crazy shit, and then all these phone calls coming out. You ain't learned your lesson, shorty. Maybe you need to go do 5, 6 more and come out before you realize, like, okay, this street shit kind of stupid.
You know, nigga, I know you was in there praying, right? Absolutely. Like, it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered?
Right.
Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do that.
What sense did that make, bro? What sense did that make? Did you see what you see? Bank said, "Do you not understand your prayers got answered? It's time to come home." If I was in jail for 3 years and facing a life sentence, and God answered my prayers for 3 years, God answered my prayers, and I am out of jail. All I got is this little probation. All I gotta do is act right for the next 10 years, and I'm Gucci. I would come home like Martin Luther fucking King, man. I have a dream, nigga. I would be pastor, nigga. I'm telling you, I would have turned into Pastor Thug, Pastor Young Thug, Pastor Slime. Do your homework. I would have been, prayer is the answer to all your problems. Hey, all the street shit is stupid. I ain't drinking lean no more. Everybody put the guns down. Stop the violence. This nigga came out here talking about some fuck the rats. He crazy as hell.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit, and it's making me feel how I'm feeling.
What?
Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. I've been, these last few days, I've been
We don't believe you, bro. We don't believe you.
sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
Appreciate you for saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over.
I was locked up, which is why I was doing or saying the things I was saying. To me, is a way of dodging accountability. You're not really taking responsibility for what you did.
Just say you was doing some hoe ass shit. That's all you gotta say, folks. Just doing you was doing some bitch ass shit. What I will respect, and because we didn't all did hoe shit before. I didn't check my. I know for sure I didn't check myself. Like, yeah, that was some hoe ass shit. Hey, bro, I should have did that, bro. I was in my feelings too. Man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was some bitch ass shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Forgive me, twin. We brothers. I love you, boy. But I should have did that. I'm bogus. What's so hard about
truly
that?
reflecting how you understand how messed up what you did was. It's, man, I was locked up, man. Man, come on, bro. Y'all don't expect for me to gossip while locked up, man.
Right.
That's not accountability, right? That's you making excuses and deflecting, right? Because regardless of being locked up, I've never been locked up, so I can't speak for being locked up.
Right.
Maybe y'all can, but
Maybe
I
y'all
can't
can.
imagine the circumstance that will put me in a mindset where I'm talking trash about people that I've built meaningful relationships with. During the interview, Thug also said, hey, bro, me and the people who I was talking about on those jail calls that got leaked, me and them are still cool. We all still locked and we all still brothers because they understand the situation. They understand what was going on. Revealing that to me was a mistake because the people who are releasing these jail calls, they're releasing it because obviously they want you to suffer. They want you to face consequences. They want to ruin those relationships.
Yeah.
So once you announce that those relationships are still intact, that now makes those people go to work even harder, right?
Right.
Probably if they thought those relationships were done, they probably thought, okay, we can rest now. He's finished. But once you let them know, hey, bro, we still good. It's still intact.
Yeah.
Now they're going looking and digging further for more stuff.
I feel
right?
what he's saying.
And that's what happened. Because after this interview, after Young Thug revealed his relationships
Some
are
more
still
shit
intact,
came out, right?
they dropped a bomb that destroyed quite possibly the most important relationship in Young Thug's life right now, which is with Mariah the scientist, his girl who held him down for years while his best friends turned on him. Mariah is already looking dumb for holding Thug down while she's receiving backlash for being linked to Thug because she was on the phone call when Young Thug called Glorilla ugly. Now, all the women, her fan base is turning on her. Now, her career
That's crazy.
is looking like it's on a decline because she's linked to Thug. So when you release a jail call of Young Thug telling another girl, this random Instagram model, that he wants to get married and get her pregnant when he come home, as Mariah the scientist, it's almost impossible to go back to Young Thug and still have a clean face card. Because if you go back to...
I ain't hear that one. That shit right there don't make no sense to me because if I got a girlfriend, wife, whatever, if you in jail and you got a girl holding you down, calling you every day, making sure you straight, you know what I'm saying? You talking to her every single day. She keeping it she loyal in these streets. She claiming you on Instagram. She talking about free my man and all that shit. And then you got the nerve to be on the phone with another bitch talking about something. Boy, you crazy as hell. So some of y'all niggas just don't learn y'all lesson. But I don't get it. You know how many girls would have been left your monkey ass in that jail for would have been talking to the next rapper or the next rich nigga or the next, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she holding it down and you on the phone with another bitch talking about some you finna get her pregnant?
Young Thug, after that jail call leaked,
Stop it.
while you're receiving
Get some help.
backlash and essentially having your career ruined by being linked to him, it's almost, you can't even show your face in public no more. Like, you would be just filled with embarrassment.
What's up?
Hello.
Sandwich, what you doing?
That's it, laid down. My heart.
Is this another girl or is this Mariah?
Yeah, I'm at home.
What's up with you, baby? I miss your pen.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting your call.
You don't sound like her.
My heart is beating fast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I make you feel like that for sure.
It's not Mariah. I don't think that's Mariah.
I wonder what the f your heart gonna do when I see you.
Oh my God, I don't know. Know what I would do.
I wonder what
Oh my gosh. You said what?
I wonder what your shit gonna do when I see you.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
I ain't hear this
It's
one.
ridiculous.
Why do you think it's ridiculous? I like it.
I mean, it's good, but like, it still happens. Like, what?
What?
For like 2 years.
Yeah, it's definitely been 2 years.
Crazy.
Yes. When you plan on having kids? Like what age?
Nigga is lost his
out.
mind.
Tell you. That
This is one of those things that sometimes you just so wrong, man, you can't even explain it, bro.
He has lost
Like,
his
you know you
rabbit ass
dirty.
mind.
Like, you know you foul for that, man.
He has lost his rabbit
Right?
ass mind.
You can't even explain it. Yo, Mariah the Scientist has been out here as a hot commodity, bro. Like, rappers is on her. Like,
sure.
they at her. And she been holding it down, ain't really been linked
Of course,
to
that's
nobody
what
at all.
niggas gonna do when you in jail. You in jail. Your girl out here doing shows and interviews and around this nigga and that nigga and this and that, and you got the DMs and shit, like, and she holding it down, and your dumb ass talking about getting another girl pregnant on the phone.
Holding you down.
No.
And she got to look on the internet to see you telling this random chick you trying to get her pregnant. Nah, come on, bro.
No.
That's dirty. Like, that's nasty. To me, this was the audio right here that really affected Thug the most. Because I feel like Thug, while in jail, he got to a point where he realized, man, that the homies, the friends, the breaders, the gang, the slums, right? He realized at some point, bro, he can't really trust none of them, right? That friends or his brothers, they're a rotating door, and you really don't know what they gonna do unless that time comes, right? Like, you really don't know how loyal or how much you could trust them until it's time to be loyal and trust them. But with Mariah, he never really had a reason not to trust her. She's always been like that stable force in his life. Them leaking that call really did a number on Thug, because this is one of the only calls where Thug is actually taking to Twitter to write a paragraph about it. So Thug took to his Twitter page to respond back to the call being leaked of him cheating on Mariah. And he wrote, "My baby, I was wrong, and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything, and I would do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is, and I hope I haven't lost you forever." So it looks like he lost her for the now, though. At least for the now, he lost her. So it looks like after that leak call, she broke it off with him. She said, "Nah, I can't do this no more, man," which is expected, bruh.
Yeah, because a lot of girls, like, I ain't gonna say a lot, but yeah, a lot of girls are let they do, like, maybe the dude cheat one or twice or something like that. A girl might take you back after that, maybe, some girls. But most girls ain't gonna let you cheat online, my nigga, and then not everybody know you cheating. See, now the girl's in a position to the point where it's like, okay, if you was cheating behind closed doors and I found out, okay, maybe we can go back. But once the public know, and we already celebrities, not everybody know, he know, we know, she know, they know, now it's kind of like embarrassing to her. You feel me? On top of that, she was holding it down, probably, you know what I'm saying? Everything was locked down, cool, calm, and collected. She was probably taking care of your kids, checking on your mom and them. Like, she was probably doing a lot for 3 years straight while you was in jail. And then a call come out where you talking to another bitch about getting her pregnant. Now she feel like she looks stupid if she go back to you. You see what I'm saying? Thug, this is just a bad year for young Thugger, man.
Yo, she already getting backlash
you,
or flack for being on that call with you while you was talking about Glorilla. Her numbers is going down. She's losing followers. Streams going down.
Oh, damn. I ain't know that.
And then you embarrass her.
Damn.
And make it pretty clear that, hey, bro, she has no reason to be loyal to you.
Right.
Because you're not loyal to her. So her suffering essentially is in vain. Right? And he responded back, "Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl and feels bad about all of this. Please give her peace." This is him letting them know, hey, bro, she had nothing to do with me talking about Glorilla. Yeah, right. She added in some comments here and there, man, but please, man, she's innocent. Leave her alone. Mariah followed this up by taking an Instagram with these, I guess, lyrics from one of her songs.
One of her songs.
And the lyrics reads, "Tell me love and hatred doesn't coexist. Surely I reply, this what resentment is. I was naive, not ignorant. So much for my innocence now. Love me, leave me, let me down." You know, he did call her innocent, so I guess this is like a direct response to his tweet.
Right.
And she also responded back and says, "I put forth an open heart and I've been hurt. Looking back in retrospect, that ain't what I deserve. Wanted back in blood, and blood I'm going to get. And still I pray for love instead of common sense." Woo! Listen, man, when she starts talking about get it back in blood, bro, she might go the Saweetie route. Saweetie, after her breakup with...
See, what's one thing, I know I ain't got a lot of female followers on this channel and shit like that, but... man, just in general, if your nigga cheat on you and you think that you giving your pussy up to another nigga is get back, that's not how it works. Don't do that. You just making yourself a hoe. Don't do that. Just leave, heal, go on about your business.
Quavo or during, like after finding out that Quavo, I guess, cheated on her, bro. Bro, Saweetie went and smashed Offset. Bro, she smashed everybody in the industry, bro. Right, trying to get back at Quavo.
That ain't no get back,
now,
bitch. You
all
just
that really did, to be honest, was kind of make Saweetie's career decline faster, make her look a little crazy, kind of ruin her public name, and put her in shame for perpetuity, right? And Saweetie ain't been the same since then. But, like, can I see Mariah Scientist doing that? Probably not, bro. Like, I feel like she's too innocent or sweet.
Yeah,
I don't feel her, like, going back and trying to smash Thug Ops, but I feel like Thug may have lost her forever, man. Young Thug was scheduled to go on Aiden Ross's stream before the leak call of him cheating on Mariah Scientist.
Oh, for real? He
after
canceled
that call leaked, you could tell this was the one that really affected Thug. Because after that call leaked, Thug canceled his appearance with Aiden Ross. And then he came back to Twitter to let everyone know that he's done. He's done with everything. He's completely done with this. Young Thug tweeted, "Chapter ended, heart emoji. To everyone involved in this situation, I'm sorry this happened, and I hope you guys can forgive me. I'm moving forward with my life. Thank you, God, flaws and all." I think chapter ended is more so him not really addressing his Mariah the Scientist relationship.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he means that chapter has ended. I think he's still trying to, hold on to that. I feel like what Thug is saying right here is, yo, I'm done talking. Like, I'm not addressing this anymore. I'm not doing no more interviews talking about this. I'm completely done with this. Whatever y'all think of me, bruh, but I'm not giving this any more energy. I'm going radio silent. Right. Which, if you're in a position of Young Thug, you kind of have to go down that route.
Type shit.
For lack of better words, you're currently in a 20v1 because of your particular actions and what you've done. Oh, shit! A lot of people don't like you, and a lot of people have a vendetta against you because of what you did to the shorty.
For sure.
So when you're in a 20v1 and you're being attacked from multiple sides, the best thing you could do, man, is just concede, take the L and go away. But trying to fight all 20 at the same time, almost like 99.9% of the time, result in a defeat. Even though Thug announced that he's done talking, he's done addressing the situation, that doesn't mean the people who don't like him or his enemies are done as well. Because during this interview, Thug name dropped a lot of people, and those people issued their responses today. So one of the people that Thug, I guess, addressed or responded back to is Ralo. Because like when the news first dropped that Thug may have been snitching or the interrogation footage, Ralo had his things to say, calling Thug divisive, calling Thug an enemy to Atlanta, and calling Thug a rat. Well, during this interview with Big Bang, Young Thug responded back to Ralo, and he claimed that he has 100% proof that Ralo had all intentions of taking a stand and snitching on him and YFN Lucci.
Bruh, I was at the thing I don't like about what Ralo said is, why is you painting that picture knowing that I'm the reason a lot of niggas fooled each other? And the DA just painted the same picture.
What?
That's police shit, bro. You can't get on the internet and say, fuck, you really divided the city. How? How the hell did I divide the city? I brought the city together.
That's what I'm saying. I'm making a point when you said, how could Ralo do that? I'm showing you how he could.
No, because
you ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
I done had conversation with him too.
Oh.
I done had conversation with Ralo too many times before he read it. I done had too many conversations with this boy. I wasn't even tripping on him writing because it don't got nothing to do with me. I'm mad that you did what wrong because I looked at you like a real nigga. It don't got nothing to do with me, so I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna fuck with you, but that don't got nothing to do with me, so I ain't tripping. You see what I'm saying? We gonna speak on the real facts. We ain't gonna speak on what some could be. The real facts is you have paperwork where you're saying, yes, he said this. Yes, he said this. Yes, he do this. Yes, you got paperwork
Where
on
that
you.
paperwork at, though? He got a big ass book that ain't in that book.
Bro,
Where the paperwork at?
bro, this nigga got so much shit sealed. And listen, bro, I don't.
See, that's the type of shit I don't be liking, folks. Don't say he got paperwork and then say niggas got so much stuff sealed. What? What are you talking? We got real audio. We heard you in a real interrogation room that you came voluntarily and you said people names. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now, bro? See, this the type of shit I don't like by niggas in general, because like, shorty, we all like, folk, if you did something before, don't get on an interview and act like a nigga a different type of person, or act like a nigga should be ridiculed for the shit he did when you did the same thing. So me personally, like I said, for on this channel, I don't give no fuck about no cheating. I mean, not cheating, snitching. I don't give a damn about no snitching. If you snitch, you snitch, nigga. Fuck, who cares? That's not the worst thing somebody could do. I'm not gonna look at you like you less of a man because you snitched on a nigga. I don't care. I don't do shit. I don't do illegal shit. So what do that got to do with me? I'm not killing people. The fuck I care about you snitching on somebody else killing a motherfucker for? You see what I'm saying?
I don't even care to do all this type of shit in the interview. We
can fast forward then.
Man to man.
Yeah.
Ralo, I don't even give a fuck about who he told on. I know 100% he was gonna take the stand on me and Lucci. I know, nigga, that's a fact. On my freedom. That's a fact right here. On my freedom. Fact. He agreed to get on the stand on my case.
Say what though?
Whatever he knew about me and Lucci beef, if he knew something. He ain't know that. He was in jail then the whole time we beef.
So what the fuck are you saying, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Whatever he agreed to get on the stand
He
on my
agreed to
case.
get on the stand on my case.
Whatever he knew about me and Lucci beef, if he knew something.
Whatever he knew about me and Lucci beef, if he knew something.
He ain't know that. He was in jail then the
He didn't know nothing.
whole time we beefing.
He was in jail the whole time we was beefing. So you see how he trying to make it sound like Ralo was finna come on the stand and snitch? Okay, but don't tell me what I was finna, coulda, woulda, shoulda did, folks. Tell me what I did. Tell me what happened. You feel what I'm saying, though? Like, don't tell me what I was finna do, nigga. Tell me and then when I did get on there, if I didn't know nothing about y'all beef, how was I going to snitch on you if I was in jail the entire time y'all was beefing? You see how he trying to spin it and try to make it seem like Ralo was finna come snitch on him? Like,
You just squealing, bro. You just in there bitch just trying to get out of jail. You locked up for some punk ass, head ass weed, nigga. Sit down. Like, you did all this extra shit, this extra talk, bruh. I know for a fact you are gonna take the stand on my case and Lucci case.
I'm not saying it's not true, but here's why it's hard to believe. Ralo was arrested about 3 to 4 years before YFL Lucci and Young Thug was arrested for the RICO.
right.
So there's multiple scenarios here. Ralo, who was in jail and about to be released, said, hey, I will testify against Young Thug and YFL Lucci if you let me out of jail 3 to 4 months early. I don't see that happening, bro. I don't see anybody trading and like getting out of jail 3 to 4 months early
To snitch.
to being labeled a rat. Like, I don't feel like anybody is trading those 3 months for a rat label.
No.
I don't feel like that's the case, okay?
Right.
Or the Ralo
Especially
get
not
locked up, and
Ralo.
he said, hey, listen, man, okay? Him being unsure of how much time he was going to get, said, hey, listen, I will cooperate against Young Thug
Shit.
and YFN Lucci
Cause on tight.
if you don't send me to jail. Could that be it? Probably, right? Maybe. But for me to believe that, I would have to see black and white in paperwork.
Right.
And if you don't have the black and white in the paperwork and you're just talking about what you may have heard from a lawyer here, maybe this lawyer here, maybe Fannie Willis, but we know, like the police lie.
Right.
Because if you looked at the Young Thug interrogation, they told Young Thug that Pee Wee Roscoe was snitching on him. Thug said, hell nah, Roscoe ain't snitching. So we know the police lie all the time. We know the police can lie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We know the police play these games to turn you against each other. So if the police tell Thug, hey, man, Ralo was trying to testify against you, how could Thug verify this? Or did Thug just automatically see, man, Ralo has been accused of snitching already, so maybe they were telling the truth 100%. But Ralo will respond back to Young Thug, and here's what Ralo had to say.
It is 100% impossible for two defendants with the same exact lawyer to testify against each other. I had Brian Steele, Thug had Brian Steele. I had Drew Finley, Lucha had Drew Finley. So tell me how the fuck did I testify against two niggas with the same exact lawyer? This is 100% a conflict of interest. You ain't got to take this shit from me. You can go Google this shit your damn self. So this is the lie that you've been calling the streets telling wham and dumb, and they believe you without seeing any paperwork. Mm-hmm. And paperwork is law in the streets. So you telling me I went and told the feds in June of 2018 about some state shit that was finna happen in 2024? Make some shit out of this shit, people. Tell me how. You went in that interview lying and crying. I ain't did nothing to none of you niggas. Either you hang or you been misled, nigga.
I've never
Either
been
you
in prison,
hang-
so maybe I'm the wrong one to assess this. But if I had to make like you got 20 seconds to decide, who do you believe, Ralo or Young Thug?
Ralo.
Just straight instincts. I kind of believe Ralo, right? What Ralo's saying to me makes a little more sense than Young Thug claiming that he has 100% proof that Ralo was going to take the stand, but Young Thug don't got the paperwork to prove it, right? So that's why I'm taking Ralo's word for this right now. And if you read the comments, a lot of people is also siding with Ralo in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Young Thug also spoke on Woody during this interview. Now, I'll be real. Woody responded back, and Woody is pretty upset at what Young Thug said. But when I heard what Young Thug said about Woody, I don't feel like Young Thug said anything too crazy about Woody. Right? Like, I don't feel like Young Thug said something about Woody that I believe Woody could or should take as an absolute insult.
They thought he was gonna get on the stand and say, yeah, shit.
They banking the whole case on Woody.
Yeah, he was the lead. He was the lead. Them folk was in shambles when that nigga acting like he wasn't gonna testify. Remember the first time he got in there on the stand, he like, goddamn, man, I ain't testifying. The judge like, you sure? He like, yeah, I ain't testifying. Take me to jail. I sit in jail. But when they order you to get on the stand and you don't get on the stand, it's two things can happen. You can get locked up until the judge want to let you out. You can get locked up for 21 days, or you can get locked up for the duration of the trial. Whatever trial you involved in, you can get locked up. So normally trials be 5 days. So if a nigga get on the stand in a normal trial and don't agree, he'll go to jail for 5 days. Cause you gotta get out of jail once the trial is over. But this case, he wanted to do it.
2-3 years.
Right. He like, but this shit gonna be another 2 years. I gotta sit in jail 2 years. He wanted that. I ain't testifying. I lied. So he got locked up. Remember, he was locked up for like 4-5 days.
I ain't never really heard you say no bullshit about Woody though.
No, because
Yeah, me neither.
not even to speak on like a certain community, Woody like take medicine. Woody like, you know what I'm saying? He throw it off a little bit. He off a little bit.
Reason why I didn't take what Young Thug said as dissing. Now, maybe Young Thug's intention was to sneak this with the medicine comment. And most people will be upset if you say that they take medicine.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't think it was dissing is because I think it's true, right? We all look at Woody and we say, yeah, Woody is probably off a little bit. Now,
But Woody had head injuries and stuff like that, though. You know what I'm saying? When he was a kid, he got like a real serious head injury. So he probably is not all the way. His brain ain't probably all the way functioning correctly.
Woody is smart. I don't think Woody is a dummy.
No, right, for sure.
But I think Woody, is a little off his rockers. He's a little special.
Yeah.
That's not me insulting him.
That's not a
by
bad
no
thing,
means,
though.
I
It's
actually
nothing wrong.
got
It's
love
not
for
like it's
Woody.
his
I
fault.
like Woody. Yeah, but when you look at Woody, do you believe that Woody don't take medicine? Do you believe that Woody functions and operates just completely himself, or do you feel like he has to take medicine to maintain his equilibrium? Right? Let me know. But Woody would take offense to this.
Okay.
And Woody
got
would
pissed off
respond
at that.
back to Young Thug, I guess mentioning him. And Woody's entire purpose or stance during his response
But I think a lot of people would have took offense to that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you take medicine or not, like, nigga don't want to hear nobody say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, just for example, I remember when I was in high school, I used to have, like, a lot of, like, I had acne. I had bumps on my face. But even certain people would be like, damn, boy, you got a big-ass bump on your forehead. Like, come on, G. I seen him when I woke up in the morning. Like, why you got to say, and then you going to say it loud as hell in class. So that'll make me fry, nigga ass. You feel me? That'll make me, like, treat your ass and bake your ass in the middle of class, and I'm going to get louder than you got, because, like, what you trying to play with me like that for? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I did take medicine, I wouldn't want a nigga just trying to act like I'm, you know what I'm saying? It would make me feel some type of way.
He doesn't believe that Young Thug is taking accountability.
He
believes the only reason why Young Thug is doing this interview or speaking the way he's speaking is because Young Thug currently realizes the tide has changed and people have turned against him.
Yeah.
So he's only doing this for sympathy. But when Young Thug was like the wizard, when he was at the top, when he had everybody's support, Young Thug was doing things that was detrimental and harmful to everyone. So when Young Thug says, man, I don't hate Woody, I haven't bothered Woody, Woody is claiming that's cap, right? You're not bothering me now because the tide have changed against you.
Fall guy, the responsible person, bro. When y'all nigga know right is right and wrong is wrong, y'all look for any reason to forgive Thug. When Thug brought this on himself. Nigga, we don't care what nobody had to say. The nigga only feel bad because he losing. When motherfuckers feeling like people,
I agree with
they
that.
go to playing victim. They go to goddamn trying to use the reverse side. No, nigga. You get on that damn podcast, talk about on retard. You know not to mention me, my nigga. I ain't everybody else. I ain't gonna just be quiet. Nah, bro. I ain't just gonna sit there and be quiet. DK put his life on the line for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Slow up put his life on the line for you, nigga. Yeah, gotta put his life on the line for you, nigga. You call a nigga snitch. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. You know Yet lied. You know Yet lied. You know he ain't had nothing to do with what happened. So why you calling Yak a snitch for that? Why you calling Yak a snitch when you know that nigga lied, bro? A snitch is a nigga that go in there and tell the police the truth and get the police a conviction, my nigga.
Yeah.
But these niggas lied, bro. But you went in there and said what you said. You want everybody to look at what you said as a lie, but you want everybody to look at everybody else as a snitch. But it hurt being called a snitch.
Yeah, now I get what he's saying on that. You know what I'm saying? Because when Young Thug was on there, he got on Twitter, he said, I made a mistake, woody woody woo. But you want to make it a bad thing when Yak Gotti got on there and tried to help and lied to the police. Now he a snitch. Or Gunna a snitch now, and Gunna is a rat, and Gunna career is gonna be over, and you gonna make sure nobody mess with Gunna no more because he took a plea deal. But when you was in the interrogation room and you snitched, quote unquote, on accident, you want everybody to take it to the slide. You know what I'm saying? I don't like niggas like that. And I look deep into a lot of shit. So when I hear a nigga talk like that, folk, and you try to make it an excuse when you do it, but when somebody else do it to a lesser degree, they are over big snitch. But you get a pass because you, I guess, almighty slime or some shit like that I don't rock with at all. Folk.
You see how I feel, but you want everybody to still call everybody else a snitch,
right?
And forgive you,
right?
Nah, nigga, fuck that. Yeah. You ain't taking accountability. I ain't letting it go. I don't care. Y'all who want to forgive him, go forgive him. But let me tell you this: he ain't had no sympathy when he thought he was king.
Oh God,
he ain't had no mercy when he thought he was king, y'all.
God.
When he thought he was king,
before them calls came out, and the interrogation call came out, he ain't give a damn. Shorty got real humble on them tweets after that. the chapter is over. I'm sorry for everybody. Oh my God, yeah, it was a mistake. You guys are stupid. Oh yeah. Now, but before the jail calls came out, before motherfuckers knew the truth, and that's why it's such a big deal. It's not the fact that he gossiped. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every man, woman, and child on this earth gossip or has gossiped before. Point blank, period. I don't give a damn what you talking about. My wife would tell me something. I will be talking shit about something we seen on the internet in the bed like everybody else. I'll be watching a game with my homie. My homie would be like, look at this goof ass nigga. That nigga stupid as shit. Like, we all do it. It's the fact that you try to act like you almighty king. You try to act like you know what I'm saying? You try to ridicule everybody. If you would have came out and you wouldn't ridicule nobody and you wasn't rat this and rat that and gunna this and gunna that, if you weren't doing that, wouldn't nobody even give a fuck about these jail calls for real enough to even put them out, shorty. You did this to yourself, twin. And then come to find out that you snitched in an interrogation room, you talking to the police willingly. You gave the police your phone number and said, talk to me, call me, whatever you need, just don't make it public. You never expected that interview to get out. That's what it was, folks. You doing shit behind closed doors, and then you think that because Gunna did it on video, you think you're going to try to ridicule him and fuck his life up, knowing damn well you did the same thing, though. See, that's the type of shit I don't like, shorty. But now that everybody know that you did the same thing, now it's, oh, forgive me and this, that, the third. No, nigga.
About this, we were just throwaway clout. So Thug called you slow and crazy because you really was stepping. Now, Thug called me slow and crazy because he watching the social media. He looking at the internet, reading the comments, and he see what people are saying about me. And he say, oh, so let me just take that route. Wood is slow. So you got to discredit him. Let's go discredit him. You can't, because I go breaking things down that the ordinary can't.
I think people hear medicine and they automatically go to slow or stupid. I think Woody is very smart.
Yeah,
but
Woody's
is
smart.
Woody
Yeah,
100% normal? I don't think anybody who views or sees how Woody operates will say he's normal per se, right? Like, isn't Woody's reputation like he was like the serial killer in Atlanta? Like he was like the most dangerous man in Atlanta before all of this took place? Usually when you're somebody who's that prone to violence or was committing that much violence, you usually have something not normal going on with you, okay? But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, man? All right, do y'all feel like it's time for Thug to just move on? He's claiming he's done. Do y'all feel like he's going to stick to it? I think it's time we all move on from this Ratlanta saga, okay? Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen.
It is time for to let it go, but it's time for everybody to stop acting like snitching is the worst thing a man could do in his life. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody needs to stop acting like you. This is what I don't like about the internet. Everybody act like they ready to do a life sentence. And it's not the case, bro. Everybody acts like that. Every single person, whether it's a civilian, a street nigga, a young nigga, a high schooler, an old man, everybody act like they ready to do a life sentence. Everybody acts like if they go into a jail, go into a police station, go into an interrogation room, and the police say, you either finna tell me what this person did, because we know that you know. We either finna tell me what this person did, or you're going to jail and we're going to give you a life sentence. Everybody acts like it's two pieces of paper. One paper you sign to snitch, one paper you sign to do a life sentence. Everybody act like they gonna sign a paper to do the life sentence because they not a snitch. When in reality, bro, in real life, motherfuckers can talk on the internet and comments all they want to. In real life, 99.99999% of the entire world population is going to sign that snitch paper before they even think about taking that life sentence. Fuck the life sentence. They not even, 99.9% of people not even gonna go do a year in jail, 2, 3, 4 years in jail, 10 years in jail, 20 years in jail before they snitch. I know I'm not. I'm just one of the only motherfuckers on the internet that's gonna say it. I'm sorry, bro. If your monkey ass go kill somebody and they come lock me up for the murder because I was in the car or I dropped you off or whatever the case is, and you think I'm finna not snitch on you, and I'm finna go do 10, 15, 20, 40 years for accessory to murder, you've lost your rabbit ass mind, sir. You're getting snitched on and I'm going home. I don't give a fuck that you people gonna call me a snitch. Okay, I'm a snitch bitch then. That's just what it is. But I ain't in jail. I'll be a snitch at home before I be a real nigga in jail for 25 years. Call it what you want.